It's kind of funny to make Kate go through this. I kind of like, I like the humor of it all.
You married first and walk through all the spider webs.
I am. Basically, she married a lunatic. I got a normal girl from New Jersey. She married an abnormal Long Island guy. Hey, what's going on? I'm just throwing some food out here and I got to thinking, what are the animals with the most personality here at the camp? The one thing that people get excited about when they come visit me here is they go, wow, these animals are so friendly. They don't really attribute reptiles as having personalities. Today, Kate and I are gonna wander around the camp and we're gonna show you the animals we feel have the most personality at the Kamp Kenan. Yeah, what do you think, Kate?
At the Kamp Kenan.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're here at the large Kamp Kenan pond, which as you can see, is starting to fill up nicely. I like that pan. Very good work, dear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Panning, we're panning. And right there, I have to tell you, that turtle's got personality, people. That turtle's name is Bua. And Bua, believe it or not, is probably the oldest animal that I have here.
Why did you call her? Is it a her?
It's a her.
Why did you call her Bua?
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of a cool, cute name. Bua. Look at her. Bua. She's she's a cute little thing, and she happens to be very friendly. She's a Florida red-bellied turtle, and she's always the first to come over for food. Now, even if I don't have food, this little gal is always there. I've had her since 1998. Insane. Can you believe that? I was living at Woodward Camp. I just started making money as a professional BMX rider, and I had money to burn. And so I went and bought a bunch of 55-gallon fish tanks, and I actually bought Bua at the pet store. And she's been with me ever since. She's gone with me from Pennsylvania to Las Vegas, and then to her final retirement community here, or shall I say reptilement community of Kamp Kenan in the large pond. So,
excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you,
yeah,
but may I ask you a question?
Please do.
There are a lot of turtles that look like Bua.
There are.
And to the untrained eye, like they all look the same. So
yeah, well,
what is different about Bua that like, you know, hey, there she is, booyah.
Yeah, booyah. That's funny. You're so funny, Kate. And what a great question you asked.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us.
This week's shout out goes to Sally Rutledge.
Well, Bua I've known for so many years. 1998, 2008, 2018, that's 20, almost, we're at 26 years or so. So I know her, I've watched her grow. Her personality has been consistent. She's never been afraid of me. She always swims up to me first. She's always the first one for food. She's actually, in some of our videos, you've actually seen her crawl out and walk around the beach here of the waterway, of the pond, to kind of chase at me and get food. Kind of like a more well-behaved turtle than the one we're gonna see at the end of this video. But yeah, I love her.
So physically, there's nothing. Like I noticed,
well, no,
she has
physically
like
she's larger,
and she's a little more orange behind her head than the other turtles that I'm
right.
seeing,
Well, the one behind her is a yellow-bellied turtle. If you're a turtle nerd like me, you can tell the difference. It's like knowing, you know, the difference between your children. And I know her because she's always the first up, and I know her little stripes. I know her shell.
Okay.
So that's how I know her.
Yeah, her stripe. Because to me, like all these little turtle heads.
Right, they look the same to you.
The same to me because I don't stare at them all day like you do.
You know what? I stare at turtle head all the time. And these turtle heads are actually quite different when you know what to look for. And that's the deal. So in this, the turtles that would be related to Bua, we of course have other red bellies, Florida red bellies. We have peninsular cooters, we have yellow bellied sliders, we've got painted turtles, we got map turtles. But there's only one Bua, and she's right here. So let's hook Bua up. Yeah, Boo.
Whoa.
You go get it, girl.
Oh my gosh, you're drowning her in food.
No, man, it's gonna spread out, and the literally hundreds of turtles in here are gonna chomp down on this. Would you guys like to go see the next turtle that I think has quite a lot of personality, or the next resident of the camp?
I would.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh no, where are we going?
We're going in the jungle. We're going in the giant tortoise forest.
You know, I've lived here about 8 years now.
Yeah.
I have never been in the tortoise forest.
Never?
No, you know why?
Because you're terrified of everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, I have that allergy to poison ivy, so can you just keep an eye out?
The poison ivy is over by the fence. All right? You're
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
I have to climb. Well,
Okay.
well, can you hold
The
the
people
camera?
are counting
Can you
on
hold
you.
the camera while
Oh
we're
my
climbing?
God. Look at this. Look at this lady.
It's like a jungle gym.
It's not a. You're very athletic. You were a collegiate swimmer.
Yeah, I know. This
Yeah.
is land, not water.
Oh yeah, she's an aquatic creature. Anyway, we got to find our next subject, and it's kind of funny to make Kate go through this. I kind of like.
It's not funny.
I like the humor of it all.
You just
You
go
mar-
first and walk through all the spider webs.
I am. Basically, she married a lunatic. I got a normal girl from New Jersey. She married an abnormal Long Island guy. Come on, this is fun. This is just the
I would have
beginning.
worn my sneakers if I would have known.
Yeah. It's funny how a large tortoise can disappear. Well, there's Buddy, but Buddy is not who we're looking for.
You know, we probably just could have went the long way in the driveway and found him on the other
You know what?
side.
You're right, but this is way more fun. Come on. Here's some turtle poop. We're definitely making progress. I'm seeing big tortoise turds rather.
Are there snakes back here?
There are snakes back here.
God.
Oh, I think I see him. Come on.
Just follow the poop and you find him.
Yeah, it's like the little prizes to the treasure. All right, come on, Kate. Come on, it's just plants. Guys,
Yeah, but they give me rashes.
no.
I don't like to have rashes.
There he is over there. Okay, so I think you guys guessed who the next tortoise or next animal at camp that has the big personality or a personality, and that is, of course, Nostradamus. Here's Puck, by the way. Puck's hiding out. But look at Nostradamus, hon.
All right, I'm coming.
Come here, look at him. Look at him laying. I love when he lays out like that. Isn't it
By
so?
the fence where the poison ivy
No,
is?
that poison ivy. Yes, actually.
Oh,
no, that's
amazing.
not poison ivy right there. I'll show you poison ivy in a minute.
Do you think this person is stuck in here?
On purpose.
Okay.
Puck is on purpose.
Okay.
He's stuck in there.
Puck is
Come over
stuck.
here.
Why
Now,
did I
guys,
get the camera? Oh, God.
you know him, you love him. You've spent a lot of time with him on the channel. He's been the subject of many videos.
Jesus!
Are you okay?
No.
Did you have a hiccup? What happened there?
I almost fell.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh.
Come on.
All right.
All right. So here is Nostradamus. You guys know that he and I have a very special bond. He's actually on the logo of Kamp Kenan. He's actually built into the camp. He's the P in the camp logo, Kamp Kenan logo. He's incredible. I've had him since 2004 when he was just a very, very small, kind of a juvenile, little bit past hatchling. If I were to describe his personality, and when people come over and see him, they are always amazed at how he just rises up, he does his finching, he hangs out with me, allows me to touch all over. There's a lot of trust between us. He's even come over in some of my Instagram videos. You can see him. He's walked over and he's put his little head resting it on my shoulder. I think his personality is that of love. He's the lover. He's a gentle man. He's a good boy. And he and I are just great, great friends. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's one of those constants, one of those animals that I'm anchored to here at the camp. There are quite a few of them. I think you guys know the animals we're going to be seeing today are my anchor beings, huh? It's like the multiverse in the Marvel universe. You have to have an anchor being. Well, luckily for me, here in this multiverse, in this universe, my anchor beings are Kate, believe it or not. And
I'm one.
Yeah, she's one. And then my tortoises, Nostradamus, Bua, and he's just great, you know. And we've gone over this before in other videos about reptiles having personality and reptiles having thoughts and reptiles having emotions. Scientists have figured that out. And if you spend enough time with these animals, as I do, and I'm sure a lot of you at home, you see that they're not dumb reptiles. They're not just small-brained, primitive creatures. They're actually capable of more complex thought and emotions than we give them credit for. And I think a lot of that reason is because many times people keep these animals in subpar conditions. Out here at Kamp Kenan, they've got the giant tortoise forests. They've got large enclosures, large ponds, things that enrich their lives, and they get to navigate that and use their brain. You know, if you judge a fish by its ability to ride a bicycle, it'd be considered helpless. But you put a fish in water and it's incredible. You put a tortoise in an enclosure, in a habitat that actually really functions for what it's designed to do, that's important. You take a European. This is a great story. I read a whole bunch about the discovery and the Europeans coming to Australia. And there was a boat that kind of came to the western shores of of Australia. And these were very highly advanced Europeans for the day. They had the ships that could traverse oceans. They had gunpowder. They had all manner of technology. But when they were marooned in Western Australia, they couldn't find food to eat. And they were starving to death, dying. And then they happened across the Aboriginals, the native Australians, who literally wandered around the beach and grabbed plants and helped these men out, gave them different teas from the leaves that helped them with their scurvy. It's just incredible. So what I'm saying is, if you have animals that are in the proper habitat, they're pretty intelligent. If you keep them in subpar conditions, they're not. So the personality of this gentleman is the wizened lover, gentle giant. Oh no, Kate's been wounded by our adventure.
Well, I was looking in the camera and I wasn't looking where I was going, and I told you I almost fell. I scraped myself.
She scraped herself.
It's for the good cause.
Are you a New
people.
Jersey girl?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means you're tough, for crying out loud. All right, who is this, my love?
This is Freda, one of my favorites at the camp, my sweet Freda.
And what would you describe her personality as?
She is, I think she's funny, I think she's sweet, I think she loves people. You know, she used to live in our back pond, so every time I would go out, she would come greet me all the time. And I like to think it's because she loves me, but it's probably because she associated seeing me with food. But you know, when you talk about these reptiles having personality, you know, that's the one thing I tell people. I never used to think that look, see, she's coming to me because she loves me. I never used to think that reptiles had personality until I moved here, and you showed me that everyone has their own unique little personality to them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's really cool, because in fact, before you met me, you were just a layperson that didn't really have a lot of interest and or experience with reptiles. In fact, truth be told, I actually met Kate through a girlfriend of yours.
Yes, a friend, a mutual friend.
A mutual friend. And we were friends, and I went on a date with that gal, and then we decided we were better just gonna stay as friends, and then I met Kate. But the girlfriend, your girlfriend, was telling you about some turtle guy she went on a date with, and you were like, what?
Oh man, turtle guy, what's he doing, making videos about reptiles?
Yeah, yeah, it's funny.
I didn't realize this whole world that exists, because I had dogs and cats, and I wasn't exposed to this, but they're pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, yes, I'm scared of them, but the turtles and the tortoises, I'm not scared of.
And so Freda, you know, again, similar to Bua, she's just a really gregarious and interested animal. She's interested in what you're doing. When you walk over, she wants to see what's going on. Does she want food? Yes. But even still, after she knows she's not getting any food, she still hangs about. She's curious. A lot of the other tortoises, when I'm doing work in the yard, they congregate near me to see what's going on. They're creatures of habit. They like a consistent habitat. They like knowing that things are safe for them, and they want to see what I'm doing. And that is also why turtles and tortoises are the #1 air-breathing vertebrate facing extinction, because their habitats and their ranges, in most cases, can be very small. When we fragment the habitat, we disrupt the habitat, we wind up fragmenting and disturbing their ability to navigate that habitat. So it's very important we try and protect these animals at all costs. We love Freda.
Yeah, funny Freda.
Funny Freda. We'll see her later. We still have a couple more animals to get to. All right.
Who's next?
Guapo.
Senor Guapo.
Now, all of the Cyclura have great personalities. Lola, the rhino iguanas. But if there's one that you guys love and I love, here he is. Look at him go. Come here, Guaps. So Guapo is always down to hang out and always down for a good scratch. But more importantly, again, Guapo loves his foods. Yes, he does. Look right here, Guapo. Hey, buddy, there it is.
Don't look at my toes, Guapo.
Can you see the food?
Can I just point out how calm I'm being with Guapo?
Yeah, but Guapo is like our buddy, honey.
He's your buddy.
Come here. No, put your hand out nice and flat. Flat, flat hand. Let's go. I want you to learn.
And this is a first, people.
This is a big deal. Doink. He uses that little tongue and he pulls it right off. There you go.
I mean, One is good.
No, we want you to see them all.
Look at this other guy over there, though. Can you just?
Yeah,
put your hand on, 'cause he's down.
that's actually that's Pebbles. She's definitely wanting this kind of attention.
Oh.
And I've got. Ooh,
Oh,
look at that.
all right.
He squirted it right out.
You didn't like that?
Oh yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
She got Hey there, Mama. So Guapo, you guys know, I've had since 2004. Long time. He's got a girlfriend, Lola. They no longer get along. Lola's been spayed. It's not good to put them together because they can't even breed anymore. And even when she wasn't spayed, they actually had compatibility issues. Unlike you and I, we are so compatible.
We no compatibility issues.
No compatibility issues. Anyway, we're rolling along here, and you know, I love Guapo. Guapo to me has this kind of like stoic and regal kind of personality. He's very confident and sure in himself, and I really find that that's a cool trait for him to have. He's
I'd say he's like a boss.
yeah, he's kind of got boss energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just kind of does his thing. He's not really bothered by anything. You want to pick him up? Cool. You want to scratch him? No problem. You want to feed him? Yo, I got you. Let me walk around the camp? I'll do that. So give you a little side eye, those pretty red eyes. Guapo is definitely the man, I'd say. I like that. Boss is good.
He's a man.
He's the man with the plan. He's the man. The Killers, man. Good song. All right, let's put Guapo back in.
What about these people? Can I get them some food?
Do you want to?
Do they get this food?
They do get that food. Let me show you. Come on.
No. These.
Oh, those people. Oh, I thought you were getting real brave. I thought you were going to give her
No,
food.
I'm not that brave.
All right,
I'm
throw
talking
some
about
food
these.
in there for them.
Do they
Go
get
ahead.
this
Yeah, they
food?
can get some of that food.
They're
Throw
all
it in.
kind of like, and I'm just gonna
Yeah, just
spread it
do
out
that.
way.
That's good. It'll keep them from
They have
bunching
like
up.
a little pile up.
Yeah, we got what's called a tortoise pile up. We don't want that. Good job, hon.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move along, and let's go to our next creature of...
The Kamp Kenan.
Yeah, definitely. This is probably the Kamp Kenan. This is the animal. This is the critter. This is
The
numero
mascot.
uno. Yeah. We're not even going to do an edit here. We're just going to keep walking because we're almost there. We're moving to the back 40. We're getting closer. We're almost to the man, the myth, the legend, the king, Slinky.
That's my food.
The Slinkster. Yes. And let's see what he's doing today. Oh, his tail is in there. Hun, come on in, hun.
Well,
Come on in, love.
I don't know if
Come
I'm
on
gonna be
in,
this
hun.
brave
Up in
today.
here, yeah.
I don't know.
Why not?
Maybe I'll just observe. Remember
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Come
Baby
on, that was a
steps.
big deal what I just did.
You have to bring Sophia to work, don't you?
I do, yeah.
All right.
It's time for me to bring Sophia to
Yeah. All right. That's her excuse. Say
hi
goodbye to
everyone.
Kate.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Kate. It's always fun when you're around.
Yeah.
I love having someone to bounce things off of. I hate it when you go, but I love to watch you leave, sweetie. That's my honey right there. Let's go see my other honey. That's Slinky. I love this lizard. In fact, I almost got in trouble with Kate because when we were in Costa Rica, Slinky got out and I kind of slipped up and I said, the love of my life is lost and I'm in Costa Rica. Well, I was right next to Kate. Let's just say honeymoon wasn't that good. Anyway, Slinky! Slinky! Come here, boy. Hey, baby, come on out. Get your honey out of there. He's a big dude sliding in there. Slinky, what would I describe Slinky as? I guess Slinky is definitely another boss of the camp, but I'd say king. He can't be bothered by anything. He doesn't get bothered by anything. There he is, just kind of hanging out. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull him out for you. Let me get 2 hands ready. Let's get Slinks out. He's got to make an appearance today. So we're gonna lift up this right now. Oh, this thing's heavy. We're gonna need a new Slinky house. All right, Slinky. Ooh, he reacted. Come on, Bubba. Slinky. Well, he's stuck in there. Come on, Slinkster. There's my boy. All right. Holy smokes. I wonder if this hole is too small. Hold on a second. We've been having a lot of issues with Slinky. What if he's squeezing into something that no longer fits for him? Come on, buddy. Oh no, he's fine. He's totally fine. No problem. It's definitely arthritis. All right. Come on, Slinks. Oh, it's time to warm up anyway, buddy. So yeah, Slinky, less of a boss, more of a king. When I first got Slinky, he was scared of everything. He would whip me. He was kind of flighty because he was much smaller. As Slinky grew, so did his confidence, similar to Guapo. But when it comes to just pure confidence and pure absolute, you know, regalness, sure-footedness, steadiness, the leader of the camp, Slinky is that. And again, when I bring people over here and they see Slinky and they see his size and how he responds to me and comes over to me, when I call him, they are blown away that a reptile can behave that way, in a way similar to our warm-blooded friends. And it's very difficult for us to know what's going on in the mind of a reptile because there's no facial muscles. You have to really focus on their behavior. You have to really spend a lot of time with these animals in order to understand what dilated pupils mean, what head bobbing means, what body posturing means. It's not like a primate. When we look at other primates, they can express with their face. This is a little bit more subtle, but no less expressive, no less telling. They're speaking a language visually, and you have to know what to look for. What are some of the things you guys see with your reptiles that let you know they're in a good mood? Let me know in the comments below. I do read the comments, just the good ones. Got to stay healthy in mind. Anyway, we love Slinky. He is definitely the king of the camp, but I don't think he has the most personality. I think there's actually one more animal I'd like to show you who has even more personality than the King Slinky. All right, I think you guys know who we're talking about here, right? We're talking about Marge. Let's see if Marge behaves as she normally does. Oh, by the way, there she is. Here she is, everybody. I'd say this girl right here has captured the hearts of millions of reptile lovers and turtle lovers all over the globe in the social media. On our Instagram, some of her videos have over 1 million views, and people absolutely flip out for Marge, the Florida snapping turtle. And this is why. She comes right out of the water, locks eyes with me, okay, and just wants to hang out. Now, we know she wants some food, but it's the way that she gets her food that is truly unique. We keep our Fluker Buffet Blend aquatic turtle diet right here, and what we do is we grab the Marge. Now, this is not hurting Marge at all, okay? Not hurting her at all. What I'm doing is I'm just gently placing her in the food. I'm supporting her, but I'm tilting her head and body so she sees the food. Here it goes. See that? No problem. This girl loves to eat like this. I don't know why. I just did this one day, and that was that. She just, look at this. That's how she eats. Now she'll go back to the water to swallow, but look, remember she had that wound? It's almost completely healed. We did benign neglect as per Dr. Mike Gillen from PGA Animal Clinic, and she is doing awesome. We originally got her from my friend Fred. He had a bunch of snappers, and when he passed away, we took this gal. Look, she still wants more food. She's looking for food, but she's got this truly brave personality, could care less. She would climb up my whole body just to get to my face or wherever I can get her to get the food. She's filled with food now. They usually need to go in the water to swallow it. So she's thinking maybe I can cram some more pellets in my mouth. Holy smokes, she is just transfixed by all of us and this camera I'm using. Here she goes now. Let's see if she walks back into the water. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go back in the water now. I'm gonna finish my meal, and we are gonna watch her go away. So there are the animals with the most personality here at Kamp Kenan. Let me know, what do you think of this list? Did I leave any animals you think have more personality or were omitted from this list? Let me know in the comments below. Put them in order of you thinking from least to most personality, and I'll have a look at these comments. This was a fun video to do. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy your animals. So be good to animals, be good to reptiles. They got personality, they deserve it, they got thinking brains. So let's keep reptiles happy and healthy. Go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan if you really enjoy these videos and you want to support more of them. We do live videos every Thursday on Patreon. You can chat with me live every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Oh, look at this. The curly tails are coming over here for food. They got personality. We forgot the curly tails. Oh. See you soon.